Hey button pushers, welcome back to Sagebrush. It's time to cast the control over once again. Last time I think we skimmed through the trailers, didn't find anything of note, just noticed some had keys and some had doors rusted shut. And then we hit above it to the school, checked that out, found another tape deck, learned that the game saves after tape decks, which is important to note. We briefly stopped at the fire pit. There's a patch of dirt there we need to remember when we have a tool for it. Then we walked across the farm, and we are now by the little tiny shed on the very far side of it. Because there's the tractor thing, and then there's this. And this is probably the farm shed, so let's try it. You unlocked the door with the farm shed key. Should be snacks sitting in here. And another tape deck, which is good to note because it saved after that, so I need to click that at the end of this episode because this is the last one I can record before I have to get ready to go somewhere. Excuse you. A gas can empty. Watering can also empty. Bags of seed and weed killer. Examine cabinet. Full of garden and farm implements, still caked in old gray dirt and... Is that cereal? Yup, there's Leonard's favorite snack. Examine shelf. Looks like these might have been jars of jam and pickled vegetables at one point. Now they're just disgusting. Examine jacket. A ragged old work jacket. You ruffle through the pockets. Coughing at the dust, you find a key. That's neat. How do I check my inventory again? A key with the tag that reads Andrew's trailer. Ooh, I know what we're doing next time. Hopefully I remember about Andrew. Did I examine the cabinet? Yes, I did. We will pick up batteries. Okay, yeah. Pick up batteries. You load the batteries into your flashlight. Let's hope they're still charged. I have a flashlight now? I guess I have a flashlight. I was bitching about not having one, so I guess I just had one, but it was dead. Flashlight. Read Andrew's journal. Can anyone truly know the joy of absolute truth? The freedom that comes with releasing all of one's doubt like so much ballast into the sea. I know that feeling now. For so long I searched. I searched among the Catholics, idol worshippers, and perverts. I searched among the Baptists, hypocrites. I searched among the Pentecostals, infested by charlatans. I tried so many churches, and all of them to a one, were filled with fools and liars. Now I know why. Father has helped me to see. Okay, Andrew. That is certainly something. We'll be coming back for your tape deck. Believe you me. Let's examine the other things around first, though. Rub my face on things till something happens. Gotta find stuff that's interesting. Let's run all the way over here to the barn, I suppose. I didn't mean to do that. Okay then. It's good to note that the farm shed key is gone now. I'm not going to need that again. That is a very nice mechanic for the game to just not hold on to everything, to only hold on to the things you still need. It does give spoilers away. It's pixelated, but, yep, that is in fact blood. Fantastic. I'm so glad my initial impression was correct. I guess we're gonna examine the blood stain, because that's a thing I expected. Blood has seeped out from under the door and soaked into the dirt. Flies still swarm the area. You jimmy the door to no avail. As you do, a metallic smell arises. Rust or... Yeah. The cleansing room. Oh. I bet I know what's in there. Well, let's not. Yeah, I'm guessing we figured out where everybody went. I knew one of these buildings was going to have them. I anticipated it being the chapel, though. Alright, some more things that need keys. Fantastic. What did that say? The door rattles and creaks but appears to be locked. I have not been reading up there. I do apologize. Map. Alright. So that was the cleansing room. Is this the mines? Resume. I figured if I hit escape again instead of hitting resume, that's how I end up with the floating cursor. So yeah, that's got to be the mines just from their shape. You know, let's go ahead and check out the chapel, I suppose. Oh, maybe not. It wants me to walk the normal path. I do believe my policy on that is, fuck that. Fastest path, please. Yeah, we're going from that to the chapel, and then we'll figure out what the rectory is next time. That's just the sound of me. Hooray. Giving myself a heart attack. Ooh, put the chapel in the highest spot so it can survey the whole thing like Simba. I don't like that symbol. Examine chapel door lock. There are 7 golden stars on the lock and a space for what appears to be an 8th. Fantastic. The door to the chapel is locked by a strange mechanism. Well, I anticipated it being locked, which is part of why I bothered to stop here. We're going to go ahead and hit the rectory then. Which should be that building. And then hopefully that'll give us some sort of progress. I'm sure there's something I can learn from that tape deck, but like I said, once I discover that's how the game saves, is that a trick of the game, or is that something we're going to figure out? What are those little light drips? That's just light on the side of the wall. Cool. I want to save that particular tape deck to save the game when I end here. So we're going to be running all the way back there. Another key. The gate is secured by a heavy padlock. Okay. So I think all we can do is head back to Andrew's and unlock his trailer, which seems counterintuitive before listening to his tape deck, but it probably won't be him. It'll probably be about him. Am I running? This is the running? Oh my goodness. I'm like that with every game I play. I so quickly acclimate it to the fast speed that I'm like, where's the faster speed? I would prefer that speed. I guess the other one of these must have been a shower, if that one was the toilet. Where's the... Yup, there we go. This one's a shower. Wait, hold up. They put a shower right here, right? 0 protection. I'ma take the public shower. Yeah, just view it right there. Yeah, that's creepy. Brother Aaron. That was, what's his face? Earl or something. Padlock. Peyton. Peyton has the chained door. But we need Andrew. That's Brother Christopher. Brother Alejandro. Brother, where the hell am I? Brother, where art thou? Brother Josiah. I'm a Josiah. Josiah. Brother Henry. Sister Jean. Did I even see that one before? Well, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Sister Hope. Fallen on its side. Sister Lana. Again, don't remember that one. Sister Julia and Ellie. Sister Viola, look, I feel like they grouped it by gender, and then I'm not going to see... Yeah, because that's all sisters, so I need to go a different direction for the brothers. Sister Julia and Ellie. Sister Lillian. How the fudge did I miss it? Sister Lana. The sound is being very weird to me. I hope it's not to you. Open Andrew's door. The door is locked. You unlock the door using Andrew's trailer key. Another tape deck. Cool. What we are going to do is counterintuitive. I'm going to sprint back to the farm. We're going to listen to that tape deck. Then we're going to examine the stuff in Andrew's trailer and finish off by listening to his tape. That tape deck there. Which I anticipated there might have been another tape deck before we ended the part, but I did not want to rely upon it. You understand? I'm probably going to cut. See you there. And there it looms in the distance. I jump scared myself a little bit with how loud that was.
The first time I met Father James, I was immediately filled with a sense of peace. It's hard to explain. I guess he just seemed so sure. He asked if I was a believer. I said I'd been raised Catholic, but it never clicked. There's a reason for that, he said. They've been lying to you, all of them. And I knew he was right.
Okay. That's a strange place to end that. Just, and I knew he was right. Well, I'm not going to cut this time because I'd like to discuss some of my thoughts, which include the fact that he's, this Father James or whatever dude, is clearly very good at finding people who have a lack of faith and convincing them, oh yeah, all you need to do is believe in this thing and you'll be fine. All the other things you believed in have sucked, but that's because they weren't this thing. And it is very easy for cult leaders to take advantage of people who are down on their luck, people who are in trouble, people who are othered by society in any way, like the homeless man, Brother Josiah, I think. As soon as you are convinced that the world is against you, all you need is someone who says, but we aren't. And you're going to take them seriously. Whether or not what they're saying has any credence. If someone convinces you the world is against them and it doesn't include them, you're going to see them as a safe haven. I've lost Andrew's trailer. Remember, it was one facing this way. I think I've already lost everything. There we go. And, like, from what I can see, it's people who didn't have a lot to rely on, are seeking some sort of stability, and the confidence of someone else, if it can provide that stability, is tempting. Let's read Andrew's journal. We men must all be fools to buy the malarkey spat at us by mainstream churches. The Catholic Church says we are awaiting Christ's return when they full well know better, and the rest of Christendom believes them, the Mary worshippers. Perhaps we'll never know why the Lord waited until Father James to correct the record. Perhaps our Father in heaven waited for the earthly man he knew could bear this burden with grace. Blessed be our Lord who saw fit to include wretches like me in his plan. I await the third coming with open arms and a heart full of love. That's uncomfy. Read letter. Brian, I love you. You're my brother, but you do not know what you're talking about. This is my family now. They love me and I love them in a way that transcends even blood. Maybe that hurts you to hear. I'm sorry, but there is no hiding from the truth. I know you had your doubts about your church. You've told them to me. Let me tell you, I have no doubts here. None. Of course, if you stop denying what you know in your heart, we would welcome you with open arms. You need to come to us. What's sad is if the letter is still here, he never sent it to his brother. Which means, for one, Brian did not get very much closure over Andrew. But for two, Brian may have been spared whatever fate has occurred to these people simply by not receiving this letter. Because Brian had doubts, and Andrew had none, and that's easy to convince someone. Pick up key to Viola's trailer. Yes, please. Read letter. Andrew, I greatly enjoyed our talk earlier. I'd like to continue it. The children will be helping stow the fields tomorrow afternoon, so I'll be alone if you would like to stop by. Sketchy. There weren't no fraternizing, were there? Okay. We are going to use the tape deck, have that save, and then call this an episode, and I will film the rest of this another time. Hopefully there isn't too much left, but I think we're going to be ping-ponging between places, like it's sending us to Viola's trailer next. I'm really enjoying what we're finding out so far. Like, for example, we've learned that Josiah was homeless and simply seeking a home, a place that he could be helpful. There was Christopher, who is helping be the farmer. There's that barn thing full of blood, because that's still up in the air. The patch of dirt by the fire pit. There's a lot of different loose threads up in the air right now, and I really wish I had more time to record. But I am actually dressed up this nice for 2 reasons, and one of which is a date that I need to get to. So, the next video you see will be tomorrow, after whenever this is posted. It'll be the next day, either way. But I'll look different, and we'll do different things. And hopefully I'll remember what I was doing, because it's going to be several days before I record. So when next you see me, if I'm a dumbass, please forgive me. I'm gonna mark that. Oh, wait. I can't mark the end of my turn yet. First, we have to use the tape deck.
Life with the flock was good. We would meet for morning prayer with Father James in the chapel, then meet for breakfast, and then we'd set off to work for the day. Some of us worked the fields, others worked on expanding the compound. We had a school teacher, we had cooks. In the evening, we would study scripture or listen to one of Father's lectures. Then it would be time for penance, more prayer, and then sleep. I slept better those early nights than I had in years.
Only the early nights.
I was home. Do you know how good it feels to find home after so long? I would have done anything for Father. He saved me.
So I'm going to note that she is speaking in past tense, which has significance, and that she specified in the early nights, which means there were more sleepless nights later on. We'll find out about this. Double check. I don't see anything. Oh. Well, while there is another thing there, I again think it's just a Bible, for it does not let me interact with it. Same letter from before. Okay, we are good to call it. That's going to mark the end of my turn. Let me cast the controller on back to you. I'll be passed along again soon, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye, guys.